Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, so I'm at Disney World. I have all 5 of our kids here, our 4 spouses of those 5 kids, the fiance of the 5th. I've got all 10 grandkids here. And yeah, I've been riding rides, so you'll have to excuse the hair. But I gotta talk to you about a hair-raising experience I just had. I'm gonna leave out names. Suffice it to say that one of my offspring and that offspring's spouse, the spouse and the children are making a first trip to Disney. And their children are at an age where they don't need to be on scary rides. So they say, hey, let us go, what's a good ride? Well, I'm like, hey, Pirates of the Caribbean, that's a great ride. You know, that's a kid ride, that's kid friendly. Well, it turns out it actually scares people significantly. I mean, it's got like drops as you're going through the water. You got these pirates, bunch of skeletons with swords impaling them. Probably was not the best ride of choice. And, you know, I'm like, kids will be great with this one. There's no fright factor here. I was dead wrong. But it did bring to mind a thought for the video thought for the day, which is what this is, your video thought for the day, because I've been talking about prayer this week. And what struck me today was the prayer of Hannah. It's found in the Old Testament, a book we call 1 Samuel. It's in chapter 2, starts with verse 1. And Hannah prays and looks to God as the horn of her salvation. Now think of horn not like the horn of a bull or a goat, but horn like the bugle, the shofar horn that you call out. And God is that clarion call of salvation that comes to your rescue. And I could have used him on that ride just now, but it's so important that our children learn and that we as adults learn that there can be scary things in life, but there is a security in God that gives us a confidence to face our fears with faith. And I think as all of us go about our days, we don't know what today holds. We may think it's A when it's B. I thought Pirates of the Caribbean was, actually I think I confused it with that ride where they sing It's a Small World After All the time. But I was wrong. The ride turned out to something I didn't think it was. And it turned into a time of fear for some of my grandkids, a time of mud for me, but a time where those grandkids nestled in close to their parents because they were afraid. I think when you face an uncertain circumstance in life, it should be no different than that ride. You nestle in close to God the Father, you pray to Him as your salvation, and you know that God is going to take care of you, and then you face that fear with faith, and when it's all over with, you go on Swiss Family Robinson, where you walk around and there is absolutely nothing scary. Think about it. It's your video thought for the day.